We're making crock pot Rotel dip. It's 3 ingredients and your slow cooker does all the work. Hi, I'm Carrie with eatingonadime.com and I'm so excited to share with you this simple, family-friendly recipe that you have to make at every family gathering. You can find today's recipe linked in the description below, or just head to eatingonadime.com and you can search. We have an amazing search feature and just type in Rotel dip. So today, let's talk about crock pots we're going to use. Today I'm using a 4-quart slow cooker. Watch out, it's been in a fight, the little ding right there, but it still works great. We have our favorite slow cookers linked below. You can also use a 1.5-quart slow cooker. It's my tiny dipper, my little dipper. He's so cute. This will be pretty full filling this up. So I'm going to use my 4-quart. It just won't fill it up as much, but on the 4-quart one, you can double this recipe and it'll fit in here perfect if you're having like a huge party. But I have all of those linked below as well. First, we're going to brown 1 pound of ground beef. Today, I'm using my cast iron skillet. I have that linked below. And we are going to cook this on high so we can get a nice brown crisp on the ground beef. Continue doing that until it's completely brown. I'm also using this beef chopper, which is great for getting those little pieces in the ground beef. Once that's finished, we're going to add our Velveeta cheese into the slow cooker. We're going to do a 32-ounce block of Velveeta cheese that I've just run my knife through to cut it into smaller chunks. You don't have to do that, but I prefer that because it melts more evenly. Then we're going to place that hot cooked ground beef right on top. And I like to do that on top just to help keep the heat in and speed up the process of melting that cheese. And last but not least, we're going to add 2 cans of diced tomatoes with green chilies that you might also call Rotel. We're going to allow that to cook on low for 2 hours or 1 hour on high, stirring occasionally to make sure the edges don't burn. This dip is really that simple. Grab the full recipe linked below. It's ready, friends. Get excited. We love this recipe. It's so quick to make and it tastes amazing. Let's do a little bite. Let's do a little scoop, We got to taste test it. It's hot. 2 thumbs up. Okay, let's talk about this. Now, if you want it a little bit thinner, because this is a pretty thick dip, if you want it thinner so that way it'll just stretch and stretch your budget, you can add water, chicken broth, or milk. Either one of those will work. I tend to add milk because I want it to be a little still be kind of creamy. But restaurants and stuff, they will use like water or a broth. So either one will work as well and it'll still taste amazing. Now, don't leave this on high. Make sure you have it on warm because it will burn on the edges if you keep it on high. So turn it on warm when you're serving it. And I do like to add a little bit of liquid so that way it's a little bit runnier because as it sits, it continues to thicken. So a little tip if you're going to serve this at a party is show up with the dip slightly runnier than you like because as it sits on warm, it continues to thicken. It's just what queso does. So if you want that perfect queso, just a smidgen runnier. That's it, friends. If you head to the link in the description below, we have the full recipe, nutritional information, and all of our extra tips and tricks that I couldn't cover today. Don't forget, like and subscribe so you don't miss any more of our family-friendly recipes. Oh, and I almost forgot. We have our Crock Pot Cookbook Bundle. It's 75% off. That means you can grab it for less than $10 right now. We have that linked below as well. If you love crock pot recipes, you need to grab that cookbook bundle. Okay, you guys have a fabulous day. Thanks so much for joining me in my kitchen. I will see you next time for another delicious family-friendly recipe. Bye, friends.